Fresh unrest has erupted inside Israel, and this time the flashpoint is on the country that is most sensitive in the nature: military service of the ultra-Orthodox community. Now, dramatic scenes were witnessed in the city of Beit Shemesh after radical ultra-Orthodox, also known as the Haredi protesters, stormed into the streets of it and the compound following the arrest of a man accused of invading the military conspiracy. According to Israel's media reports, hundreds of demonstrators gathered outside the police facility. The crowd reportedly forced open the gates, threw objects at the security personnel, and then set the nearby vegetation on fire. Video from the scenes showed the tense confrontation as the police attempted to push the protesters back. Now, Israeli police, supported by the border police units, launched a major operation in the region control. With that, officers used the stun grenades and the batons to disperse the crowd and then clear the compound. Several clashes were also reported as the protesters resisted the police action. But the unrest highlights a growing crisis that has been building for months. For decades, many ultra-Orthodox Jewish men received exemptions from Israel's mandatory military service. Now, this arrangement was based on the religious studies and long-standing political agreements. However, the situation changed dramatically after a major court ruling in 2024. Israel's High Court then ruled that the government could no longer board the exemptions for many Haredi men. Now, the decision came as Israel faced mounting security challenges and growing pressure to share the burden of the military services, more equality across the society. But since then, the Israeli authorities have issued thousands of enlistment notices, arrest of draft invaders, but basically they also have increased, and this triggered repeated protest in the ultra-Orthodox community. For many Haredi leaders, military service is a view that a threat to their religious way of life. They argue that full-time religious study is essential and should remain protected. While on the other hand, many Israelis believe that the military obligations should apply equally to all citizens despite of their nationality or their community beliefs. Now, the disagreement has now become one of the biggest domestic politically charged issue faced by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government. The controversy has strained the relations between the coalition partners, also intensified the social media inside Israel. Well, the latest violence in Beit Shemesh has now shown that the dispute is no longer confined to the courtrooms, as well as the parliament debate. It is increasingly playing out the streets. Well, as Israel grapples with the security concerns abroad, it is also facing a very difficult battle at home. One touches the reality, other religion, then political identity, and all of it is shaping the Israel's current state. Well, Israel is in so much pain right now, fighting a war with Iran and then this. What are your thoughts on this? Make sure to comment down below.